And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. The calendar has turned to September, and we're ready for baseball between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. The Metropolitans have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Marcus Stroman gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
And now, Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, Starling.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Mike Trout is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Comes set, and the 0-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
0-2, here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
That is pitch. The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Up next, Nicholas Castellanos. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out. Next up, Jacob Stallings. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the belt, the pitch, and a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Now the 1-0.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Trout on third with 2 out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1 and 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Marlins 2 and the Mets nothing. Nick Neidert is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping up is Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Here we go. Warm up at the second baseman.
The pitch.
Number 6.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Nope, that's down.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. 1 away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. The pitch.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Batting third.
And stepping in, Dominic Smith. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Hit sharply on the ground. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out with the man at first. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count to Francisco Lindor.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 2 and the Mets nothing. plate, here is Brian Anderson. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Jazz Chisholm.
So now here is Jazz Chisholm. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on the way. Now a ball rolls softly to second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Nick Neidert. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
Starling Marte is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
After the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
He's got it. Now the 2-1. Swung on and missed.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Stroman comes set. Here's the 3-2. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
He's set. Here it comes. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the right fielder. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. 3-run home run down the line in right. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Marlins have opened this up now. It's 5-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to the right side. Cano fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 5 and the Mets nothing. So here is Michael Conforto. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
The guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Conforto, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Conforto behind the ball and 2 strikes. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Conforto on at first, nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Cano waits on the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit sharply toward the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Batting 8, the catcher, James.
So next to hit is James McCann. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
That's out.
That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
When a pitch is close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Mets lead 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Aguilar brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
To 1-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So 1 gone for him here in the inning, but as you take a look at the standings, you can see they enter play with a 3-game lead in the division race. So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the 3rd. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First offering.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now it's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Strike called, 2-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Davis has got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next to dig in, Jacob Stallings. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Stroman gets the sign. Here it comes. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2 out, nobody on. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Leading up.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The pitcher, Marcus Stroman.
First offering on its way. Marcus Stroman is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The next 0-2. Popped him up. And there's the first out. So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball. That's inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. One out, nobody on. A ballman, 2 strikes.
Count is 1.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Another 0-2 coming.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Opposite field to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
In now, Dominic Smith, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Set to deliver the 0-1.
I got a
Ball
ball,
1, well below the zone. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The count now at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Francisco Lindor would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll get in there safely.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit, back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Smith stands at second with 2 gone. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Trout, still ranging back. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run. Number 28 on the season, and it's a 5-3 game now.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we check out the rankings on this Mets ball club, you can see there he's currently leading the team in that department. To the plate now, J.D. Davis. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Three runs already home here. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-0 on the way. Pulled hard down the line and left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. That's That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
A pause, and the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with this release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
1-2 on its way. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-1 home. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Nimmo on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in will be Jazz Chisholm. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Chisholm bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He's a second-year big leaguer. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. And there are two away now.
Now batting.
Striding in is Nick Neidert. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And he takes ball one. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Lindor waits on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Miami down in order, and it remains 5-3. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now. And now it'll be the catcher, James McCann.
The catcher, James.
First pitch of the AB on its way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Bouncer up the middle, reined in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Marcus Stroman, popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball well outside.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 2-1 home. Fouled off. The 2-2. This is popped up. Aguilar shading to his right. 2 down. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. First offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Popped him up. Aguilar in foul ground. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Top of the lineup, stepping in, Starling Marte. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here's the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So next to bat will be Luis Arias. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Arias leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. The 2-1 home. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Stroman comes set and delivers. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now the 2-0.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Marlins strand a pair as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
The center fielder, Brandon.
First pitch on its way.
Nimmo.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Ball 2 now.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fouled away. The 2-1 home. Fly ball right down the line and left. After it is Marte. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Smith, the runner at second with 1 away. takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Had the weight back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Marte will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. 2 out, runner in scoring position at second. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here. And you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Sixto Sanchez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Into the box, J.D. Davis. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Line hard to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Jordan Yamamoto takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. No hits to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Next, here is Brian Anderson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Jazz Chisholm is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Set to deliver the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, and it remains 5-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano.
The first baseman, Robinson Cano.
First pitch on its way. Skied down the left field line, and that's in there, base hit.
There's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
So now to the plate, James McCann. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now McCann with a swing and a deep drive to left. Marte going back to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season, as we are all tied at 5.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
Luis Guillorme will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Luis Guillorme.
Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So here's Jeff McNeil, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Here it comes, 0-2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him in chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
At the plate now, Brandon Nimmo. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Guillorme stands at first with 1 out. Bounce to first. Scooped up. 1 there. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. Joey Lucchesi is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 7, Joey Lucchesi.
Corey Dickerson is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and 60 runs batted in. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-1. He's off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Starling Marte. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now it'll be Luis Arias. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. And now the first pitch.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, Nero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed so he can find a gap or find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Mike Trout comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Ripped down the line. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. McNeil's got it for 1.
Oh, he did it.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
In now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One and 1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two and 1, here it is. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Payoff pitch on its way. And another foul ball. The payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. He's set the 3-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Good battle, count remains full. He's set the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is finally retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Cole Hamels will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the seventh.
Number 32, Cole Hamels.
Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith.
The left fielder, Dominic Smith.
And now the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That was aggressive pitching and that at that, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Stepping in now, Francisco Lindor, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first, and he'll dive back in. Another look to first, and they'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And yet another throw over, and the fans don't like this at all. Into the box now, Michael Conforto, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. A little bouncer. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important. important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
To the plate now, J.D. Davis. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Ready with the 2-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Mets strand 1. This remains a 5-all ball game. Nick Castellanos now.
Leading off the game, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
First pitch on its way.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
The windup and the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Turning for second is Castellanos. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Up next for the Marlins.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Stepping in once again is Jacob Stallings. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Count even now at 1-1. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. One that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. This is in the air to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Miguel Rojas will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, Miguel Rojas.
From the stretch.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Now the 0-1. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Standing in now, Jazz Chisholm. As he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1-0 delivery.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Rojas leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Grounded back up the middle. And there's out number 2. Garrett Cooper is going to grab it back now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Number 26, Garrett Cooper.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. He's set. The 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Men on third with 2 down. No contact there, and it's 1 and 2. Tapped out in front of home. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Mets 5. John Birdie will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 5.
Miguel Rojas is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Number 19,
Chris Russin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Chris Russin.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Here's the first pitch to him.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Another try at 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate now, James McCann. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. 1-0 pitch on the way. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Malcolm Smith pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. And it's fouled away. Weak grounder down the first baseline. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Dylan Betances enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in is the outfielder, Starling Marte.
The left fielder, Starling Marte.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Betances is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
And the count will be full. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So here he is again, Luis Arias. And he needs just a triple for the cycle. So let's see if he can put one in the gap. First delivery to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Marte gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Throw back to first will not be in time, so they'll just get the one on the line out. Next to hit, Mike Trout. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the AB on its way.
At the ball.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Now a throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over. Runner back safely. Set and the 1-0 pitch.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Throw over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Another full count pitch home. Chopped at third. Tough to get to. McNeil's got it for 1. On first, but not in time as he beats it out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Betances is ready. Here's his offering.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball. After this, Roberto Osuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna.
set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Here's the 1-1. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on the way. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
So now to the plate, Dominic Smith.
1-0.
And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Two and 1 as he misses with the slurve there. The pitch. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Marlins host road win number 40 on the year. Paul Hamels earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Roberto Osuna wraps it up for the save, his 41st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.